Morning everybody, Mike Niemiec here on this Friday, March 9th with some opening grain and oilseed comments. Overnight trade, a little bit on the defensive, mainly in the oilseeds. We got the beans down roughly around 12 cents and the meal market down around $5, excuse me. The oil market down around 15 points, wheat down 5 and the corn down a penny. It's also been a defensive week for the oilseeds as well. We got the beans down around 15 cents, the meal market down 11. And the soybean oil market down around 60 points. Winter wheats are a little bit on the defensive versus the spring, but corn has been the winner this whole week, up around roughly around 7 cents for the week, and also making new highs for the move in yesterday's trade. Yesterday's trade was all about the USDA report. Overnight trade may have a little bit of reflection as far as follow through from that overnight or USDA report, and also with fallout maybe perhaps from the tariffs that Trump came out with yesterday afternoon. Nonetheless, it's interesting to me as far as the USDA report goes. Back in January, when we had a very bearish report from the USDA, we had the funds manage money sitting with sizable net short positions in corn, wheat, and soybeans. Since then, over the past 2 months, we found out in yesterday's report that now we even have a larger carryout for wheat and beans than we had in January. But instead of having these sizable net short positions in wheat, corn, and beans, we now have sizable net long positions in corn and beans, and the wheat trade lightening up their positions. So if common sense would go and say that if we have bigger supplies in the U.S. versus what we had back in January, and now we went from net short to net long, that the prices shouldn't really be going much higher as far as tick for tack goes. But we did see, however, that the corn demand has improved since January, where the bean demand, as far as USDA is saying, has been going on down. Now, I know we got problems a little bit in Argentina, but that is something more down the road than not right now. So my suggestion and my thought process in here right now is that we have the trade that's gone net long in the corn, beans, and the meal, and maybe we can see a little bit of lightening up of that trade, more so in the oilseeds than in the corn, and then also maybe try and play around with our pivotal price areas just as far as technical corrections go. So once again, after the close, we'll be looking at our commitment to treasury report and looking at the Argentine weather. They are looking for rainfall in the extended forecast. Time will tell. Once again, have a very good weekend. These are my opinions, not that of ADM or ADMIS. Thank you.